What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined as always by my dad, Sean, and today we got another fun song battle up in store for y'all here. We're going to be looking at the track You'll Never Walk Alone from Gerry and the Pacemakers. Yep. So throwing it back here.
Way back.
But then we're also going to be going a very different version from the punk band, the Celtic punk band, Dropkick Murphys, man. So this will be a fun dichotomy of styles here. Our guy from across the pond, Peter, brought this to us. Always appreciate you, Peter. And,
definitely. Peter brings us some of...
He does.
I love all our patrons. Peter's among the top in the stuff that I enjoy what he brings, because it's stuff that I don't know, and I seem to always like it. No pressure, Peter.
No, yeah, definitely, man. So this will be a fun one. Before we get into the quick facts of this song, because it does have an interesting backstory, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that big red subscribe button. We upload videos every day. And if you'd like to have us do a song battle, you can check out our Patreon page, and we can hook you up there. Shout out to the patrons, man.
Definitely.
We keep this channel running, and be sure to follow us on Twitch as well, where you can catch us live streaming throughout the week. But right. I guess, Dad, we'll get into the quick facts of this song in general, because Gerry and the Pacemakers actually they're not the originals of this, which is kind of crazy. It's actually a Rodgers and Hammerstein composition.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy that we're covering that. But of course, Gerry and the Pacemakers, managed by Brian Epstein and produced by George Martin. So their versions from 1963. So we're right in there when four lads from Liverpool that were not them might have hit it a little bit big. But the Pacemakers version is famous worldwide, and this is something that Peter sent us. By the way, I'm not. This is not my research; it's his. He knows it. So the version is not is famous worldwide, although maybe not so much in the USA. The reason is that since its release, it has been played before football matches at Liverpool Football Club as the teams take to the field at their home ground, Anfield. They are not my team, but I have to admit this is the best football anthem ever, so I can see why it's huge over there. In fact, I'm convinced that if you were to offer any Liverpool football fan the choice of any George Martin-produced record before being cast away on a desert island, they would choose this one.
I like it, man. I like it. He also noted that this has a lot of history, played a prominent role in more recent years, helping to heal the city after a tragedy at a match in Sheffield in 1989, in which 96 Liverpool fans were crushed to death. And then we'll, later on, we'll kind of detail out some of the Dropkick Murphys version as well. So very interesting. And the original is from a show tune in 1945. That's the Rodgers and Hammerstein. It was in the musical Carousel. So that's kind of neat, man. And recently it's also been used in the UK and Europe as a rallying cry this year, 2020, with the COVID-19 pandemic.
So I'm sure I know this song once I hear it. It doesn't sound, but I'm sure I do.
Well, we'll have the lyrics pulled up, y'all. Listen to Gerry and the Pacemakers, and then go to the Dropkick Murphys one. Thank you again to Peter. Let's get it.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of love. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on
Never Walk Alone, Gerry and the Pacemakers. I actually was not familiar with the tune.
I was not either. Had that wonderful 63 sound there, especially at the end. Just that, it just sounded
classic
nice.
Mercy beat,
Yep.
man. Just a gorgeous tune. Not only arrangement wise, but the message was cool and a bit timeless as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was trying to picture this before Liverpool comes out. It'd be like, all right, that kind of get me a little bit, not like fired up, but more like, okay, I have confidence. I'm gonna be walking on with that hope in my heart that we're gonna crush whatever
We're gonna get the W.
team is in front of us. Starting off, man, when you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark.
Then we get the pre-chorus: walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. So I can see, how this was used during, as a rallying cry right now.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, man. Yeah, that's a good point. That just highlights how timeless this type of track is gonna be. I think because you can use it in whether you're going Liverpool or whether you're trying to instill hope in people who are going through a worldwide pandemic, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a gorgeous vocal performance on here as well. Exquisite production. What you would expect from something George Martin's at the helm
exactly.
for.
Yeah, it's not going to get mailed in, that's for sure.
In '63, man. So cool tune right there for sure. And now we're going to get a very different version from Dropkick Murphys up in here.
Yeah, and Ken Casey, the bassist for Dropkick Murphys and one of the two lead vocalists, said this. He said the reason why they covered this, he said, as you may know, opiate overdoses are an epidemic in America, now particularly in the Boston area. He said this in 2016. It's worse now nationwide.
Yeah.
I've been to 30 wakes in 2 years, 3 this week, one being my cousin. Man. Al's lost a brother-in-law, that's the other lead vocalist. It's hit home close to us. I was leaving one of the wakes and this song came on, and as I was listening to the lyrics, it summed up exactly how I was feeling. Sad, but knowing there is hope. You never have to be alone.
Man, dang, heavy backstory there, man.
Yeah, no joke, man. So
I can see though how this song would have definitely, touched him after that experience. So let's listen to this one, and then at the end we'll declare our winner.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams.
The chorus is about to just drop the drums
Yeah,
and
it
the
is.
guitar, man.
Your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the
I like the little bagpipe touch as well. Dropkick Murphys inspiring me, man. Dropkick Murphys. You'll never walk alone, ladies and gentlemen.
This one is going to be really hard.
Man, I love the way that I'll let you take it away.
Oh, no, the instrumentation on this is just fantastic. The build on it is great. Just the sound is great.
That Celtic punk, man.
That Celtic punk, the sound is fantastic.
Well, it was cool, too, how it started off very somber, almost
very
like
chill.
I was coming to a wake.
Yeah, no, very chill, yeah. And then we started getting after it.
Then the chorus pumps in.
But it wouldn't have been nearly as powerful if they just would have pumped this thing out from the start.
I totally agree with you.
They handled it perfectly, man.
And it was quite kind of inspiring, I guess, too, whenever you go with a little bit of a harder vocal delivery, and with a
no, it is
louder instrumentation.
You're almost like you're encouraging me. You're telling me, dude,
like,
this is gonna be okay.
Walk on with hope in your heart, like you're kind of like, all right, dude, I am gonna walk on with hope in my heart, man. So
this is one of those that I'm torn between two things. I think here's where I'm gonna land. Mm-hmm. I think probably Gerry and the Pacemakers, just because even though I didn't ever heard either version, it's so iconic and so timeless in the way it's done. I would say it's probably the better version.
Yeah.
I prefer the Dropkick Murphys. Mm-hmm. So I guess I'll give the win to Gerry and the Pacemakers, with the caveat that I'm going to listen to the Dropkick Murphys. So, that's weird. I've never really done that before. So that's kind of, you talk about walking down the middle, that's kind of what I'm doing.
Well,
that's where I land.
You're kind of in the same boat I am, because like Dropkick Murphys, that's the style of music I enjoy, and listen to more for sure. I do got to give the nod though to the original. Well, I guess not the original, but Gerry and the Pacemakers, man, back in '63. I'll give the slight nod to that, but this was much closer than I expected, man.
Yeah, me too.
I just, I feel like "You'll Never Walk Alone" by the Dropkick Murphys. Their version, it just had that punch to it, that emotional punch.
And emotion because of the story I shared. It was
knowing that context,
highly personal to them.
Knowing that context definitely helps. So we'll go two for Gerry and the Pacemakers, but very razor thin. Adding both of them to my like songs on Spotify here for sure. Of course, we always want to know what y'all think. Let us know your winner down in the comment section below. Shout out to Peter, man.
Always Peter. Still doing great, man.
No.
Didn't let us down on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always, Dad. Appreciate it. And until next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Happy listening, and we will see you.